Hey guys, and welcome back to Interest in Aspie. Previously, I was telling, I spoke about my life in the first part of this three-part series. I left off talking about my experiences that I had in kindergarten with my teacher, Mrs. Cooper, which kind of was one of, like I said, like I alluded to in that video, it was kind of like one of the um, shaped my view of how I view, some teachers, and probably, like, quite frankly, maybe some people who were in positions of authority, just because what you kind of experience as a kid shapes, what you experience as a kid about, teachers or about whatever. It shapes your view of it, for the rest of your life. And because I had not the best experience with, like a kindergarten teacher in public school, it was, every teacher that I've had this day, not, I haven't got along with all of them, you know. And it could be, that could be, and I think that happens to, everybody. I think, some kids are just, some people just in class are just rowdy just because that's just who they are, but I think that, I just think that, that shapes, your experience as it pertains to, teacher, the experience of whatever you have as a kid, it shapes it for, the rest of your life. So, but, so that was, my experience in public school, and after that, I didn't want to go back to school after I had that experience. I just couldn't put up with it anymore. So I was homeschooled for probably the first grade till the 8th grade when I, finally got the courage to, kind of go back to school. I moved around a lot in my life. My dad was the one person that had, like, non-military jobs where we had to move from state to state because that's what the job was. So we left Chicago and then moved to South Dakota, and then moved to California, and then to Massachusetts, and then back to California. So I've been in California really since 2001. The last 15, 16 years of my life has been here in San Diego. But as I got older, I just I started to emulate and do things that were of the characteristics of someone who has Asperger's. But, like, as I said, though, not knowing, because I would find out, much later in life that, and and my folks too, we would find out much later in life that I would have, what I have, now. So I could, like I said, I could recall many times as a kid, different social, and even as like a kid, a teenager, there's different social instances where I felt basically kind of like where I felt like I was different than other people. There was there's times that I felt left out. As a kid, sometimes I would want to say something, but maybe didn't know I didn't know what to say, and I was kind of like, to be by myself, and that's one of the traits of someone who has Asperger's is they want to be, they want to be alone, and not necessarily, they don't want to go to a place that maybe they're not necessarily comfortable with to begin with. So I think that that's one of the symptoms of having Asperger's is that. So I think it's just as a kid, I just I was interested in stuff that I think when I was a teenager, and especially I was interested in stuff that little younger kids were interested in, just because that's just like Disney movies, and it's been kind of the basis of like this channel has been a lot of those movies and a lot of what they mean to me and the different life lessons I've got from them. So yeah, I just I had different interests, as a kid and teenager, and then I started to got more interested into sports, into hip hop and different stuff like that, into like fitness and stuff like that, which is also a big part of my life too. I got into a lot of that, as I got older. But yeah, so I feel that there's many different there was just different things that that just kind of made me see that there's times I thought about am I different than this person or that person, or like why am I not like them, but I think it all kind of came full circle. It all kind of came to an I kind of understood it when one night after I had come back from basic training from boot camp. I'd been home probably about maybe 5 or 6 months when my parents kind of sat me down, because I remember I said something. I told them something about like that I should have came to them more when I was like at this particular point in high school, where a lot of people were kind of just like bragging and making fun of me and stuff like that. And I should have came to them. I should have like said something to them more about it than what I did. But and they kind of just like sat me down and talking, kind of like, I can't remember how the conversation really went, but we were just kind of like going like back and kind of like just explaining to me like about different characteristics and different things of I guess a friend of theirs, and like kind of like saying like some of the stuff that I've done over the years, and like then they kind of and they explained it, they explained it to a friend, like some friends of theirs, like what it was that I had, and then the friends were like automatically, yeah, he has Asperger's. So I'm just kind of I told them, okay, what was that, and then like basically it's like she said it's on the at the time it was like it's on the spectrum of autism. So I'm just like, for a second I didn't want to believe it, because like I just seen kids who have autism, and there's no way in like any shape or form that I would think that I would have something like that. You know, and that was kind of broke it down. Like, you know, people have Asperger's, some like are really like high functioning and stuff like that, can like, you know, do stuff, you know, different. Like the person the friend who they were talking about, whose daughter had it, she didn't really, hers Asperger's was a little bit different than mine, maybe a little bit more. Because like I said, there's different levels of it. I alluded to this in my earlier video. There's different levels of Asperger's. Some are severe, some are high functioning, like the Asperger's that I have. Mine's more, like I said in the introduction video of this page, that mine was like a social auditory type thing. You know, maybe my biggest thing is like social cues and like not really understanding different social cues that are out there. That's the biggest thing for me. So hers was a little more severe. She sometimes didn't want to drive. It was just different. It was a different type of Asperger's than the Asperger's that I have. But so that was pretty, you know, when they kind of like explaining to me the different things that, you know, I've done over my life, and I've learned, you know, growing up, I was kind of like, oh, you know, and I kind of just understood and saw why, like, I didn't have, you know, why I didn't have friends, why I didn't, you know, why something, you know, sometimes, you know, some people didn't really, like, you know, understand me, or whatever the case was, and even like some family didn't understand me, because like it was, you know, it's because like I had something like this that was different than, you know, it was different than like the norm, basically. So you know, but like my parents also, because my parents were, you know, they're pastors, so they're firm believers in God, and they knew that, you know, God put me in the lives of a lot of people to see what, you know, they would do with me. And like they said like a lot of those people, they failed because of how they treated me, because of how they treated me, because I was, you know, because I was different. And it was, you know, it rocked my world for, you know, for a long time. You know, the first handful of years that I had, I didn't want to believe I had something like that, because for a while I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted, basically what they're called to Asperger's are called, regular people people who have Asperger's are called neurotypicals. So they're basically just like, you know, what we think is, what Aspies like myself, what we think of as you know, just normal regular people is a neurotypical. So that's kind of like what I wanted to, you know, I didn't want to, I mean, no kid, nobody wants to, you know, hear, like, believe that they have, you know, a disability. So for me, I just, you know, I didn't want to, you know, believe that I had something like this. You know, and it took me, you know, it took me like a long time to fully, you know, grasp it, until like recently that I was able to fully kind of just, you know, accept it, that I had it. And like I said, the next part, you know, I might stretch into a fourth part, I'm not sure. The next part, I'm really gonna dive into what Asperger's really is. I'm just kind of giving you, like, you know, just a little brief synopsis of my life and everything. But the next video is gonna be, you know, full, like, dive into like Asperger's, like what it is and what part of it I had, and like I'm gonna compare and contrast to like different, you know, different just like life. Just compared to different like life scenario, life different things that in life, so that I can compare like the Aspie to that, so that more you guys can understand. So that's gonna do it for part 2 of my life, and I hope you guys have a good day. It's probably gonna be the biggest storm here in San Diego. That's what the news said. So those of you that live here, make sure you stay warm, stay bundled up, and make sure you like and subscribe my page, Interest in Aspie on YouTube, and we'll see you next time, ladies and gents. Peace.